What was inside this 4,500-year-old pyramid? 480 feet high from the ground, that researchers sent a robotic camera inside just to see it. At one point, the robotic camera stopped because a stone slab appeared in front of it. Researchers believed that behind this slab there must be a secret buried for the past 4,500 years. They were determined to uncover it at any cost. So they attached a drilling machine in front of the robot, which drilled through the stone slab. Then a camera was sent through the hole, and it revealed a scene that no one had seen for 4,500 years. In Egypt, there are a total of 138 massive pyramids, which have withstood dozens of earthquakes and many dangerous storms over thousands of years. Yet not a single one of them has moved. The tallest and largest among them is the Great Pyramid of Giza, with a base area of 31 acres. Amazingly, this pyramid could fit not just one, but 9 full-sized football fields inside. About 2.3 million huge stones were used in its construction, some weighing as much as 50 tons. The total weight of the pyramid is estimated to be 6 million tons, equivalent to the weight of 12 Burj Khalifas. But what was the purpose of building such a tall and grand pyramid? Thousands of years ago, when humans didn't even have proper tools, how were the walls leveled inch by inch? How were 50-ton stones cut into square shapes and transported to a height of 480 feet without modern machinery? And who were the engineers who designed these pyramids to be earthquake-proof, with every side set precisely at a 51.5-degree angle? You'll find out all of this in today's video. So, let's begin. Challenge number 1. For centuries, various research teams have been trying to figure out the construction technique of this pyramid. How was each side of the pyramid aligned exactly with the north, south, east, and west without using a compass? Many experts believe that the architects of that time first searched for land capable of bearing the weight of millions of tons of stone, then using stars to locate the Earth's poles. They aligned each side of the pyramid without a compass or optical instruments. Just this simple technique ensured the pyramid was set correctly thousands of years ago. Challenge number 2. The next challenge was leveling the ground. The pyramid had to stand on 13 acres, and even a slight unevenness would have made it impossible for the 2.3 million stones to stay upright. The engineers of that time had no laser levels or advanced tools. Experts believe that water was used, channels were created along the edges of the site, and the water levels on each side were matched. Any part of the ground that didn't align with the water level was dug out and leveled using chisels and hammers. Some also used a simple tool, 2 wooden beams with a rope and a stone in the center, which indicated perfect leveling when the stone aligned with the center line. Challenge number 3. Once the site was leveled and marked, construction began. Millions of heavy stones were required, but they had no grinders or saws. Yet 50-ton stones were cut and shaped into squares or rectangles. tap. Experts say they used copper tools mixed with certain chemicals, hammering the stones over hours to shape them. Challenge number 4. The limestone used for the pyramid was quarried 250 kilometers away in Tura. Each stone weighed about 50 tons, equivalent to 3 passenger buses. Transporting such massive stones over such a distance was a huge challenge. No animals or trees could help carry them. Experts believe they used the Nile River to transport the stones on large boats, requiring at least 500 laborers for loading and unloading at a time. Challenge number 5. Even after cutting and transporting the limestone, there was the question of how they raised these stones to such heights. Experts believe it was planned beforehand, either using a spiral, track, or a zigzag method, but definitely with the help of thousands of laborers pulling the 50-ton stones up. Challenge number 6. It wasn't just about cutting, transporting, and placing millions of stones. The pyramid also contains internal compartments, passageways, and smaller tunnels. One surprising discovery was that the stones inside these compartments weren't limestone, but granite, a rock considered second only to diamond in hardness. Even today, granite can't be cut without large grinders. Experts initially couldn't figure out how the Egyptians managed this 4,500 years ago. Eventually, they discovered that the granite was cut using a tool without teeth. Stones were weighted on either side of the tool, dragged across the granite, and sand was added in between. This method took about 4 months to cut a single large stone. So, why were these pyramids built? How many workers were involved at the same time? What did the robotic camera find behind the stone slab that no one had seen in 4,500 years? You'll find answers to all this and more in part 2 of this video. Thank you for your love, comments, and likes. The next part will reveal even more incredible secrets.